We're back now with a fascinating Hempstead organization that really is changing the norms of gun violence in its community through outreach services and conflict mediation.
And through a partnership with Northwell Health, victims of gun violence are connected with the resources before they even leave the hospital. It's a G thing.
G Thing, brought to you by Northwell, who believes that when we raise health, we raise everyone. Be a health raiser at raisehealth.com.
When it comes to gun violence reduction in Hempstead, Long Island, the Family and Children's Association SNUG program carries out a simple message.
It's gun spelled backwards, and it's an acronym for should never use guns.
Just put it down!
Since 2009, this organization has served residents who are at risk of shooting someone or being shot themselves. For program manager and lifelong Hempstead resident Matthew Harris, the issue hits close to home.
My 15-year-old brother was shot 3 times. To speed it up a little, when I was 17, I lost my best friend to gun violence who got shot and killed in front of his house.
After he later spent 2 years behind bars for gun possession, he knew he wanted to end the cycle of gun violence.
When I came home, I wanted to turn it all around for the young generation that was coming up, so it led me to do work with Hempstead SNUG.
Outreach workers familiar with the Hempstead community directly engage with at-risk youth to provide conflict mediation.
All our outreach workers have lived experience, so that makes them credible. They're on the boots to ground every day in the community.
Along with these efforts, Northwell Health connects gun violent patients with SNUG for continued support beyond their hospital stay.
These problems started outside of the hospital, and they don't just disappear when you come into the hospital because you're getting surgical care or trauma care for something. And that's really that full, comprehensive, full contact coverage of children in this space.
Outreach workers are assigned to new SNUG participants to carry out a personalized plan to keep them out of harm's way.
It could be short-term and long-term goals. It could be educational resources. It could be employment resources.
SNUG continuously spreads the word of their resources through community events.
We have a big event in August. It's called SNUG Day. This is going to be our 2nd annual SNUG Day. It's a big event where we have local organizations come. They do table-ins and give resources. We have music, food, entertainment, bounce houses, slides, water fun.
Through partnerships with these local organizations, Northwell Health hopes to continue to drive down the risk of firearm-related injuries.
Our work isn't possible without the community organizations. We can't support patients as effectively as we want to if we can't create those warm referrals and those bridges into their communities. It's really this idea that a healthy community is a safe community.
I got a funny story with this, okay? First of all, they're hometown heroes. These are gang guys who actually went to jail and for a year or two come out as leaders to protect these kids in need, right? And I'm a reporter and got my suit and jacket on and you know, they're treating me that way, very nicely, but I had to break the ground. So I said, you know, I taught in the Bronx, okay, that got me a little cred. And then I said, you know, I know Jim Jones, the rapper. And then they said, all right. And then he said, you know, Jim calls me Drip Daddy G. And let me tell you, they went, woo.
Oh, you were getting the big handshake.
I broke through. Drip Daddy broke through.
All right, well, Drip Daddy, we got to go.